Hi guys. So today I want to talk about cheese balls. The first couple of ingredients that we see are whole corn grits, and rice grits. Now nowhere on the packaging have they mentioned that it's organic and non-GMO, which obviously means they're using genetically modified corn to make this. Now, there are a lot of unwanted ill effects of consuming GMO crops. The National Academy of Science, Engineering, and Medicine has said it's difficult to come up to a definitive conclusion on the long-term effects of GMO crop consumption. Something to be mindful of. Next thing is vegetable oil. It has a low burning point. It is very inflammatory. And the last thing is that it raises your cholesterol. Something to be mindful of. Next thing is maltodextrin. I think maltodextrin is the devil itself. It is added to add flavor to the product to make it more addictive and to increase the shelf life of the product. Now, it causes asthma and cramping, but if you're someone that's sensitive to gluten, maltodextrin contains traces of gluten. So be careful of that. And the next thing is it has a high glycemic index. So if you're insulin resistant, this is going to shoot up your blood sugar. So again, something we want to be careful about. The next thing is hydrolyzed vegetable protein, and I spoke about this in the Maggie video, so give that a watch. But hydrolyzed vegetable protein is not safe to consume, only because during the process of hydrolyzing the protein, or after the process, we're left with glutamic acid. Now, we're most familiar with glutamic acid in the form of monosodium glutamate, which is MSG. And you guys know MSG is not the best for you. You don't need me to tell you that, of course. But it can aggravate a lot of health conditions like ADHD, gut health problems, and asthma. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, they say there's 0 preservatives, but salt, as they add in here, is a natural preservative, and maltodextrin increases the shelf life, which means it's a preservative. How can something be edible for 6 months after manufacturing without there being any preservatives in here? That's such a stupid claim, and I don't think Peppy should be making a fool of their consumers. And the next thing is 0% artificial color. Now, they're adding a color which is basically extracted from red paprika and red bell peppers. So it is, the first ingredient they're using is natural. However, we don't know if they're adding any other ingredients, and they could be artificial. So we need to put on our magnifying glasses and read the ingredient list. But this is a little about cheese balls.